Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This video is all about some new fun gold accessories for fall and winter. I know I did an accessories video featuring a bunch of quince jewelry over the summer. Still love that jewelry, still wear it all the time. However, now that we're getting into fall and winter, I'm veering a little bit away from the silvers that I've been reaching for, and I'm back into wanting to wear more gold pieces just because they bring a little bit more holiday to me. In fact, you'll see how a lot of these pieces I'm going to show you can be worn for like a sweet little holiday party, especially when you layer multiples of them together. And yeah, I just like gold this time of year. I also think it looks really great with a lot of the season's like it colors, so chocolate brown and suede and burgundy. I think the gold looks really nice with it as well. So very excited to share these items with you. However, while I have you, I'm gonna bring you all closer because I got a little inspired after I did my short about the Tower 28 beauty products, because in all honesty, I have been on a hunt for a replacement for my Rose Ink Mauve blush that I used to wear all the time, and I use the whole thing, and I usually order it from Liberty and I just forget every time. I don't order stuff from Liberty a lot, and if you don't hit a certain limit, you have to pay $30 in shipping. So anyway, I was looking for alternative options that I could get in the US, and I tried out this one in that reel. This is from Tower 28 in shade Beach Please, but I'm wearing another one today with a lip combo that I'm really loving. So I figured we'd be up close and personal, so I wanted to show you what makeup I'm wearing. So this is from Soshi Beauty, and how cute is this shade? This is a very similar kind of mauve, except for this one's like more pigmented, which I really like, especially for fall and winter. I feel like this was a better kind of summer look. My skin's a little bit oily, you know, and it's a little bit lighter of a formula. You can also wear it on your lips as well, but I think this Soshi Beauty is a really good option too, and this is in shade Speakeasy. And more importantly, it also comes with a beautiful, not comes, but they also make a lipstick that I am loving, this nude color. So this is what I'm wearing. I usually wear, like, how gorgeous is that? And I'm usually not a lipstick person, but I've honestly gotten really into lipstick recently because it just makes me feel very fancy and put together when I wear it. But this is normally my shade that I go for. This is the Nude to Go from Beauty Pie, and it's honestly basically the exact same color. So I'm really happy I found something similar. It's just like a beautiful pinky nude that has got a little bit of a warm orangeness to it. I think it makes my teeth look white, and it just looks nice with my complexion. So I did just want to call out these new products from Soshi Beauty because it's also a clean beauty brand, which is nice. And I think, yeah, very just nice, minimal, chic packaging. So I figured while we were up close and personal, I could just give a little shout out to my makeup. But today is mostly going to be about earrings, and I'm also featuring a little bracelet set. I've been wearing this one on its own, but it also comes with little partner one as well. I'll get into the specifics of all of this, but I've also been loving bracelets recently. This is kind of a new thing for me because I used to wear my Apple Watch. I did a whole video on the Apple Watch and why I like it and etc, etc. But now that I have my Aura ring, which I love and I still need to do a video on, I find my wrist being free so that I can wear more fun jewelry pieces throughout the day. So I did experiment with another little gold dainty bangle set, which I love, but I do want to jump into the earrings first because I think I've picked up some really, really good, cute little sets. So everything that you're going to see is from the company BaubleBar, which you've probably heard of because they've been around forever. But the thing I like about BaubleBar is they make really great gifts. You can do a ton of stuff personalized. So if you have a friend's birthday coming up or a sibling's birthday coming up or something, or like a new mom to be, you could do a little thing, you know, with their kid's name on it or something. They just have a ton of different ways to personalize, not just jewelry, but like phone cases and stuff like that. So that's great. It's also a very accessible price point because, again, I know I usually feature a lot more high-end luxury, like real gold, real diamond jewelry, and I still prefer to wear fine jewelry over sort of more entry-level, lower-level materials like nickel and stuff, just because I'm a very lazy person when it comes to my jewelry. I want huggies, I want things that aren't gonna, you know, hurt my ears. I want to be able to sleep in it. I want to be able to shower in it. I usually end up putting in an earring set and just wearing the same one for like a week straight. So I really need jewelry that I can shower in, that I can just live my life in and not worry about it turning my ears like green or anything. So BaubleBar has a Demi-Fine collection, which is what pretty much everything other than these bracelets and then one pair of earrings is going to be from. And that means that it's all coated in 18 karat gold. The jewels that you'll see in it, they are cubic zirconium, which is how the price point is a little bit lower, but because of that, it is more accessible. So if you've seen jewelry that I've liked in the past, but it was a little bit out of your price range, I think these will be really nice options for you all. And again, that's why they make great gifts, because it's like $150, $100 or under. So lots of cute stuff here. So let's jump right into each of these little pieces. As I mentioned, I love a huggie. So all of the earrings that I'm featuring are huggies. And if you don't know what that means, it's the best thing ever invented for earrings basically, but it's like a click closure like this, and it just means that you don't have like a stud and a post, which means you can lie down on it and it doesn't hurt your ears at all. So yeah, I absolutely love, love, love a huggie. So each earring that I'm going to feature has something just like a little special about it. There is one pair that is just plain gold, but even the shape of it is a little more architectural. So I wanted pieces that were a little bit more elevated than just your everyday basics. So something that would be cool to wear to a holiday party, or just when I'm wanting to play around with my jewelry a little bit more than some of my everyday basic pieces, like my little plain hoops that I have from Quince and stuff. So the first pair that I have in, I love these. I've actually been wearing these a lot more. I thought I would probably wear these the least out of the set, and I've been wearing them the most. These are the Madison 18 karat gold huggie earrings, and they have a really cool vintage feel to them, which is why I think I really like them. It's almost like you're wearing multiple earrings. So I actually really think they're very nice looking on their own. I will show them, I'll layer them with another pair of huggies, but I think at most I would probably pair this with just a little diamond stud or something, but I think these are really beautiful on their own. I like how they're not too big, again, because I have short hair. I don't really like wearing any jewelry that's kind of too big or too heavy, and these are just like the perfect little tiny little statement piece that looks like they could be from my grandmother or something, which is great. So yeah, so they're made with 18 karat gold plated sterling silver, and again, these are little cubic zirconium, but they're so tiny and beautiful, like no one would know, and they are $88. I'll also say I love how easy these are to click in and out. They're super easy to open and just take off and put back on. It kind of freaks me out when a huggie is too difficult to take on and off, because I have had huggies get stuck in my ear before, which is a little bit scary. But this next pair is called the Elise 18 karat gold paperclip earring. And this has been a pretty popular style for a while, but again, I love the pave diamonds on this, except for these again, of course, are cubic zirconium, but it is 18 karat gold plated sterling silver. So they're gonna wear really well, wear in the shower really well, just look beautiful over time. I love, again, this elongated shape. It's not too much of a statement. They're super, super lightweight. I can barely feel that I have them in my ear, but they're just enough like sparkle and a little bit of dainty. And in fact, these are so dainty, I think I would easily wear these with another smaller kind of diamond hoop that I have from Quince. I think layering those two would look really, really beautiful together and wouldn't be too overdone. So I think this is a great little layering piece, and I like that this style is a little bit more modern than the last one. The last one had more of like a vintage look to it, but these are just very chic and very modern looking. Really great like day to night earring, because they do still have that little sparkle and shine with the stones, but they're not too dressy, if you know what I mean. and these are $78. These are less dressy, less festive than the previous two earrings, but I think these make such a great like everyday piece. And I actually don't have any gold hoops like this. I have slightly larger ones, but these have a really beautiful architectural shape to them, which I think you'll appreciate in the cutaways when you can see them up closer. Similar to the others, these are still part of the Demi-Fine jewelry collection. These are 18 karat gold on plated sterling silver, and they're super lightweight, which I love. Again, I can like barely feel that these are even in my ear. And again, I think these would be such a great little layering hoop to add, just like either a smaller hoop or a stud. I love the hoop stud combination when I'm layering my earrings, but they also look really great on their own, and they're an incredible price point. These are $64. So just a really great set it and forget it, just wear it every day kind of piece. The other nice thing about BaubleBar is they have a lot of bundles of sets. So if you do have multiple piercings like I do, and you like to, you know, wear a lot of sets in your ears, it's a really great way to not have to think about styling a set, because you can just purchase the set and style it like they have it on the website. And it's also more cost effective because of course you're buying more, and so you'll get a little bit of a discount. But I love their sets. I will leave some of my favorites linked in the description box below, but I love that they just make it really easy and really affordable for people that have multiple piercings like myself to have a really cool, beautiful curated set. Because again, before, if you got a full ear of Marie Tash, it would be like $2,000. So yeah, if you're into layering, even if you're into layering bracelets and stuff too, and necklaces, they have great sets for all of that. I just happen to be more into the ear sets than anything else. So this is the final pair of earrings, and these are actually the only ones that are not part of the Demi-Fine jewelry collection. So they are made of glass stones, gold-plated brass, and titanium posts. My ears aren't that sensitive to other types of metals, so hopefully it will be okay, but apparently they are hyperallergenic. And there's still a huggie because I love a huggie. I love the mix of this very dainty stone with the sort of chunky hoop. I think that it's a nice juxtaposition, and overall I just think these again look so beautiful. I love how they've paired it with a little bedazzled ear cuff as well. I think they're just very subtle with a little bit of shimmer to them, and these are an incredible price point. These are $28, so again would be such a great gift for a friend or something. And one thing I do want to call out that I really love about these is if the 18 karat plated gold is a bit too warm for you, these are a cooler tone gold. I will say the warmer gold matches well with a lot of the gold in my wardrobe, so my Kelly Hermes belt and the gold hardware on my Hermes bags and things. Even the hardware on my Lady Dior bag is a warmer gold like this. So I don't mind it, but some people, I think, you know, they're very particular about the warm and cool tones in their jewelry. So I do just want to call out that this is a cooler tone gold, which some people might like a little bit more, but overall I just think they're super, super cute. And then again, the final bits would be these two cuffs. So this is the Arlo cuff bracelet set. I love that it gives you two options. I love that they're detached so that if you can wear, you know, one, if you want more of, again, I think this one has a more traditional kind of heirloom look to it. I think it would look so good with the first pair of earrings that have more of that vintage type feel to them. And then this reads just very simple and dainty and a little bit more modern. So I like that you can kind of play with both of these as you will. You can definitely change, I mean, they don't bend super easy, but you can change the sizing. I think it's just a one size fits all, but I've just really been enjoying kind of the surpriseness of having just a sweet little dainty cuff. And this is a cool way to experiment with it too, because it's not too much of an investment. And so, but this set for both cuffs is $54, which is pretty incredible. The materials for this is a gold-plated brass, oh my lord, a gold-plated brass, and they are hyperallergenic. So not that I would be, you know, showering or sleeping in these by any means, but I do think it's kind of fun to throw something like this on, especially during the workday or something. I just love like looking down while I'm typing and seeing a beautiful bracelet like this. I just think it adds a little bit of elevation and interest to some of my more basic outfits. But yeah, I thought this was a very fun little set that I wanted to share. So overall, kind of a short and sweet little highlight, but I just love playing around with accessories in the new season, especially because I do tend to wear the same type of classic modern pieces, especially with my clothing. And so it is fun for me to play around with my jewelry and my accessories a little bit more. And I think earrings and bracelets are just such a great way to do that. And it's even better to do it with something like BaubleBar because, again, it's not too much of an investment, but it's still high quality. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and let me know if you've ever gotten anything from BaubleBar and what you like and what you liked out of this video, and I will see you all in my next one.